breaking the fourth wall.
Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to the Dirt Sheet Radio post-Raw recap rewind. We are live tonight, and we are here to talk about Raw. I am Tyler, the pro wrestling hipster, at PW Hipster across all platforms, except for Facebook. That's the Pro Wrestling Hipster. Gentlemen, let's introduce ourselves and hop right into tonight's main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. As always, I'm here. I'm Caesar at the at NoobTube on social media platforms. I'm not going to name all of them because there are way too many. And guys, we have a special guest today, Frank. Let's hear from you.
What's up, everybody? It's Frank Kerner here, Enforcers BJJ, Enforcers Pro Wrestling. Happy to be here. Thank you for giving me the chance.
Woo!
Hell yeah, Frank! Always fun to have you on. Makes it almost feel like it's a pay-per-view. I feel like I only see Frank on the pay-per-view recaps.
Exactly.
But all right, we'll hop right into tonight's main event. We had Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Sami Zayn. Nakamura picks up the win here in just about 17 minutes. Really solid main event. A big callback. They brought up, I believe it was the takeover in Dallas was Nakamura's debut match in the Fed, and Sami had him for that. Now, we did have a little chicanery, a little outside the ring distraction here in the finish, but gentlemen, what did you think of tonight's main event?
Honestly, Sami Zayn did amazing, straight up. Like from all the matches I've seen. I know, that's what I'm saying, and they gave him, would you say 17 minutes? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It went for a solid 17. And again, it would have been cool if Sami picked up the dub, but, you can't always have what you want, right?
Nakamura's got to win sometime.
I know. I completely agree.
Dude, they killed it, though. That was an awesome match.
It was.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you'd expect nothing less from either of them. And I'm not sure what they're doing with Sami here, though, because they've had him on a bit of a losing streak, so I'm not sure what storyline they're kind of going here for him.
Maybe the underdog storyline.
Probably.
I mean, he's played that before. It's a role he's excelled at.
Yeah.
But I mean, once you hit a certain height, it's hard to kind of keep that underdog air about you. And I don't know if Sami can really still kind of pull off underdog in that way. He's not the Sami Zayn going into the Elimination Chamber last year.
No,
taking on Roman Reigns. It's a completely different spot, and he's definitely a lot cooler, more cooled off than he had been, but it's good to see that they're doing something with him, and so hopefully it's, something that's good for him.
Hey, Cena pulled it off for 15 years, right?
That's true.
Shots fired.
They gaslit us into thinking that John Cena was an underdog. Motherfucker, over 6 foot tall, like 270 pounds of rippling muscle. Underdog my ass.
That's not visible either.
Champ or whatever.
Right. 16-time world champion,
He'll come back in like 2 months. He's the 22-time champion. Yeah. We don't know where the other number comes from.
I don't know how that came from. Yeah, backyard feds,
Yeah, who knows?
But hell of a match. Like I said, we had Drew come down for the distraction, and then that beatdown commenced, and Cody Rhodes came down, making the big baby face save. Cody has friends. Cody's friends with people. That's one thing I've liked under the creative and booking direction of Triple H, is that baby faces aren't these sad, pathetic loners anymore. Frankie talked about Cena being the underdog. All those years when Cena would get these multi-man ass kickings, nobody ever came to help John.
No,
nobody.
Nope.
And that's something it's you can be friends with other talent on the roster and not be in a named faction. And it's nice. You've got New Day hanging out with Jey Uso. There's I don't know. It's just nice to see people have friends, I guess.
They're making it more real now.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a lot of close friends, but I'm sure that if 5 dudes were whipping my ass, even my coworkers would jump in to stop that shit.
I got you.
Those are probably some of the closest friends I have, honestly. But there's guys all the time. They're great. But I'm pretty sure that they'd jump in there. But it's nice that Cody came down there, and Cody, of course, over as hell. So they want to get that closing shot with Cody on TV there pretty much every week. That's what you're supposed to be thinking about.
He took a sweet ass time though, right?
Yeah. I mean, it could be worse. It was no worse than the worst run in save in history was Jeff Hardy
Yeah,
in
I was waiting for
AEW.
that.
Fucking Matt's getting the hell beat out of him.
Oh, when he came back. All right, yeah.
And then Jeff came back and then just dances for a second and then runs. It's like,
bro.
this is for like all those like wedgies that Matt gave Jeff. Anyway,
Probably.
rest back to Raw. Anything else on tonight's main event or the story angles going forward from it?
Just gotta wait for next week. Is all I can think of right now, at least.
Yeah, we're definitely hitting that that higher gear. I will say I felt Raw was a little slower paced tonight overall, but you know they've kind of got to spread the storyline developments out. Obviously, Friday on SmackDown, you know they're going to have Rock and Reigns both on there, so you know they gotta slow burn some of this stuff, and that's what we're used to. You know, we're 54 days away from the granddaddy of them all, so we've certainly got time to keep this build going. But yeah, we'll hop around here to the front of the show, as is the tradition. The show came from goodness gracious, Lexington, Kentucky, tonight at the Rupp Arena, and the show opened with The New Day and Jey Uso taking on Imperium in a what I thought was a fantastic opening match. Talk about giving a match time, 19 minutes. They went 19 minutes before Jay and the New Day. New Jay. Why didn't they call him the New Jay?
J-Day? New Day or J-Day?
New Jay.
Yeah.
Did
you notice the new camera angles for that match?
No, I
they had a couple different style camera angles, like over Jey Uso's shoulder at one point.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah,
that's pretty cool looking.
It's different.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and we've talked a few weeks ago when Kevin Dunn officially parted ways with the company. Yeah. We talked about how there were going to be some direction, changes to how the show was produced, and the directional sort of things, the camera angles. So it looks like that might be another thing that they've been kind of slowly rolling these changes out. It hasn't all been at once.
Less camera shakes, I swear.
They don't really do the camera shake thing anymore.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, like that. I'm not big on motion sickness, but that was never fun.
No.
Could you imagine if we did a whole podcast and our cameras were shaking every time we said like a couple words? Just middle of the stream, just, hey guys, how's it going? Hey, guys, yeah. Like, nobody wants that.
People would be thinking that there's, seismic activity up in Canada. If that was
no. We got mountains to hide behind. We're good.
But hell of a 6-man tag. Like I said, solid, good, long match to start the show. Jay had some good shine in there, and which just makes sense. They're building to that one-on-one match with him and Gunther next week, which I don't expect Jey Uso to win.
Jimmy's got to jump him.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
that's the Frank prediction right there. Yeah. Jimmy's going to jump Jay next week.
Yeah,
you know what? That makes total sense because they have to start setting up for their match at WrestleMania, right? Because that's what they're doing with them at WrestleMania.
They definitely need to do it before the month is over. Yeah. Either on Raw they'll start it or SmackDown. They got to start it eventually.
It would make the most sense to start it on Raw though, because it's going to screw up his title opportunity, and then you're off to the races there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight up. Exactly.
Giovanni Vinci again, the man to take the pinfall in this. That's been the last few tag matches they've had. He's been taking the pin. What do you fellas make of that?
Not surprised, to be honest. I mean, they're pushing Ludwig pretty hard, as we've seen the past few weeks, where he's gotten pretty vicious, I would say, in an easy way of putting it. And then Gunther is the one who's been saying that he wants them to show a new side and be more assertive, not just his two lackeys who stand behind him and go, duh!
It does concern me that Vinci keeps taking the pinfall losses here. And they really do seem to have a lot more focus on Kaiser than him. And, there could be a lot of contributing factors there, but I'll say this. I think Kaiser has a much more unique look.
Yeah.
No,
he sticks out a lot more between the two.
And his presence when he comes to the ring, very dare I say posh?
Yeah, he has a lot of. He carries himself in a manner, and it comes across as just purely arrogant. And again, I mean, and they're both really good in the ring, but it does concern me for when an Imperium split does happen. what happens to Giovanni Vinci.
I just love how every week I've noticed that you just hear Michael Cole or Pat McAfee like, I heard he's like 0.1% body fat. And it's like, oh yeah, we asked. Like,
yeah, he'll tell you.
What's next week going to be? His credit score? Come on, like.
Yeah, Ludwig has a cool vibe to him. You know, that's cool.
He can get a down payment for a house loan anytime he wants. We're got phenomenal credit.
What's it called? We're gonna bring up the Mattitude era, like the captions on the side of the screen and shit pretty soon.
I love
Kaiser's gonna come out to the ring by himself. He's gonna be like, "These are the facts about me." It's like, why? You don't need to know these things.
Yeah. I want to know all kinds of personal information about.
What's his shoe size? How's his wife? Where's he actually from? Is he actually from where he said? Like,
we want to know. Inquiring minds, people.
We want to know.
But great match, like I said, set up for next week's IC title match, which probably will be ruined by Jimmy Uso's interference.
Is it bad that I can actually agree with Frank on this one pretty heavily? That like it's gonna go a certain way, and all of a sudden Jimmy's just gonna swoop out of nowhere and do whatever, or maybe Solo's gonna do it. Like anything's possible, but I think Frank's got this. Yeah.
Well, and I've said this a couple of times, but I do wonder if the brand split is going to start to dissolve as we get closer to the shows being on like not even separate networks. Like, I mean, they're already on some networks, but like entirely different platforms.
Yeah, it's crazy.
My favorite is seeing all the jokes right now floating around about if you're watching like Netflix and you get to the third hour of Raw and it's like, are you still watching?
Everybody falling asleep during it.
Anyways,
Latino
man.
Oh, real quick.
So before the next match on the card, we had a pretty lengthy vignette on Andrade, who, like I said, spoke. I'm going to say it was at least a few minutes long. And he talked about his history in the company, the titles he's won there, about him leaving and having to refine himself and then come back. Pretty good vignette. I feel like they probably, I guess he only officially signed with Raw last week, but I feel like they should have popped this vignette out a little more quickly than they did. But it was good to see them do that because there probably are a good number of people who didn't see Andrade when he was here the last time.
And that was a good run with him in NXT and on main. Holy shit.
Yep. Yeah, incredibly talented. Good to see him back. Hopefully they'll get some good programs cooking for him here soon.
Should they throw him right into the mid card or should they go right to the top, you think?
It's hard to say. Like I said, I mean, as far as like championship opportunities in the mid card on Raw, they're not really there. I mean, it's Gunther, but no one's going to get that belt off of him at least until Mania sometime. And we've all had our theories on who that would be. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who they have him work with off the rip here. I don't know if he carries himself as a heel, but there was nothing really to indicate heel or face in that promo.
But in the Royal Rumble, he was like a face.
Yeah. But I mean, usually that's the thing. Like when you come back, it's hard to come back as a heel. Usually people are just so excited to see you.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great. Now we'll see what happens, but I know it's a different show, but they need to get the US belt off of Logan Paul, man. He shows up.
He just got it.
But like he shows up like as much as Reigns does, but
he just got signed to full time though. So
okay, I didn't know that.
Presumably he'll be around a lot more. Yeah, he's full time now.
Ooh.
I think some of the titles like that is cool because it's like a special attraction.
Right.
They have the Workman champions and then the special attraction ones.
Well, and if you're going to have this many belts, you have to do something to kind of
need to make up some new belts.
No. We don't
need like 10 new belts that make no sense.
No, we don't.
Okay, we need a hardcore belt. I agree with that one actually.
That I'd be fine with.
That belt when it had before was like the coolest thing because there'd be like the most random freaking matches. Champion.
Yeah, it was it was like the 24/7 title, but fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're not wrong there.
So next on the card, we had Bobby Lashley taking on Big Bronson Reed in a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber. Lashley picks up the win here in 8 minutes. I really expected Bronson to pick up the win here, just because, again, it's exactly where we are. And that feels a little storyline heavy there, but so maybe he'll find a way into the match still, or a way there, but
they have to.
Yeah, especially.
But also, I expected him to win, but at the same time, I didn't really expect Bobby to lose. It's like Bobby's been on kind of a tear lately.
He almost put the hurt lock on Reed. That would have been intense if he actually locked it in.
I'll say this: Bronson Reed's new entrance video, I hate it.
Thank you.
I said, it was the cheesiest. What, he's a kaiju. What city was he destroying? I did not care for that. I thought it made him look like a cartoon character.
I don't know. It's almost like it makes you think, would he be better off just having his name across the Titantron in huge letters instead?
I don't know. It was a little over the top, and it doesn't feel like something that Triple H would have come up with.
Why do I feel like Hunter's in the background now, face palming, going, why?
Like he's punching buildings, like I said, we've been saying for a few weeks, they've got to do something to kind of rehab his character here, to do something to, get him some steam behind him. He's a very talented wrestler.
Yeah.
But holy hell, what they did tonight with him is not the way to do it.
Mm-mm.
Well, the match was good, though.
Yeah, the match was good.
It's meat planets. Two big meat planets.
Yeah, Wade Barrett, wherever you're at right now, man, you're missing the meat planets on Raw.
No, it's not meat planets. Mate planet.
Meat planet.
You gotta say it with attitude.
How funny, yeah.
Planet. But but solid match. So the field for the Elimination Chamber continues to take shape. So we had I was about to say backstage segment. I guess it was really more in a empty arena segment with Jackie Redmond interviewing Sami Zayn, and then he was interrupted on the monitors by Nakamura. So continuing the Nakamura pre-recorded promos that somehow interact live with people.
Honestly, we got to keep him going this way. It's actually been pretty sweet watching him. Darius Taylor actually show off a character by speaking fluently in Japanese.
Oh yeah, it's definitely helped. I think helped his emoting. He comes across as so much more natural.
I don't know if it's just me because I've listened to so much of their kind of music over there, but why do I feel like at certain times in his promo he should throw in a random swerve and say something in English and then everyone go, what the hell did he just say? Kind of moment.
Kind of the opposite of how Rey Mysterio will do a line in Spanish.
Yeah.
In the middle of an English promo. Kind of like that, but
yeah, exactly. Just to throw us off, whoa.
Yeah. Keep us guessing, gotta keep us on our feet.
That's good though. Like you said, he's actually becoming more fluid with it. And
and I think they've been great promos. Like I said, it's just there is a little bit of a suspension of disbelief with them because it's
they have subtitles.
Yeah, they have subtitles. It's they'd have to kind of be live, but they really can't be or it's he's so in the head of his opponents, he knows exactly how they're going to respond.
Yeah, but their production's fantastic for it.
Oh yeah, they're great. They're great.
100%. No camera shakes either.
Yeah,
none. Zero.
Could you imagine Shinsuke doing his promo and it's just stupid camera shake? I would turn off the TV so fast.
Oh my god,
those camera guys are so lucky though, right? When they said we don't do that shit anymore.
None more. Well, it was so nauseating to see too on the screen. But moving forward to the show, we had Cody Rhodes making his ring entrance, and of course, asking the crowd in Kentucky, "What do you want to talk about?"
That's his line.
Yep. Again, Cody's always good on the mic. I was gonna say, good promo by Cody. It's always a good promo by Cody. he's out there again, hitting all the major talking points he's been hitting the last couple weeks. He looked a lot happier tonight than he did last week. I will figure that out. And he was interrupted by one Seth Rollins.
Seth needs to stop raiding Becky's closet.
I don't know. He pulls it off, man. He pulls it off. I do think it's funny. When Cody was talking about The Rock's appearance on Pat McAfee's show and the whole chicken nugget thing, he was asking Pat, specifically, what he was to do with the nuggets. And Pat is just so sheepishly sliding down in his seat. He's like, stick them.
Don't talk to me.
I'm sorry.
I just did the damn interview. I'm not taking sides. Oh my god. No. My curiosity kind of peaked when Seth started, dare we say, throwing in those little subtle hints about a team, like a Shield. That was kind of cool to hear.
I mean, is there any? Do you think they will do a tag match?
Yeah.
Where do they do the tag match? Is that night one of Mania? Do they do it before then?
Probably night one.
Well, that's the thing though. If he does night one a tag match, does he do night two with the World Heavyweight Championship, and then Cody goes for Roman? That's the other thing we got to wonder, because
they're trying to save his knee, probably.
Yeah, so they're gonna do Cody and Seth, I guess Rock and Roman.
Yeah,
night.
That's what I'm guessing, and then next day Cody versus Roman, because it's in his contract. From when he has to do it.
Yeah,
he got slapped in the face. He's gonna get the contract set up and everything.
Yeah.
Holy, but could you imagine though? Let's just say it's down the road they do the match. You said night one, and he comes out as in the vests and everything. Cody, Seth, a couple other people. How cool would that be?
I think it'd be pretty Shield gear. I don't know. It was hokey when they did it with Kurt Angle.
Oh, whatever. If that was because it's Kurt Angle.
It was kind of goofy when they did that, but it's hard to say what they'll do.
It's Mania season. I've seen hokier things I could talk about that I've seen online. People are asking for Mania, but we'll cross that bridge if we need to.
Right. A great back and forth promo with them. I'm still shocked to hear Rocky sucks chants.
What is it, 96?
Yeah.
Right? No one's busting out the Die Rocky Die sign, though. I don't know
if it time.
Let somebody into an arena with that.
Give it time. No, they'll probably, if they don't let someone in, someone will make it from behind the scenes and hand it out to somebody randomly. I could see that happening.
They're in Ava's mailbox, right?
I still love that. I don't know where it was from, but I think I made it on Twitter. Someone's threatening her, and she's like, "Leave me out of this, guys," or whatever she said.
She's off social media now.
But that's so sad though. All she's doing is, her job on NXT, and she's getting all this stupid shit. Come on, guys.
I mean, to be completely fair, I don't think NXT would have been jumping and clawing so hard to find a spot for her, to find something for her to do, if her dad wasn't The Rock.
Yeah.
They probably would have just released her. She's not incredibly gifted in the ring. I think it's very clear she's even less gifted on a mic.
Yeah. To be fair, because I know you're in charge of this one. Have we ever seen her in a match?
I've never.
She was part of the diet down there in NXT, but there's gaps in my NXT watching, but yeah, I don't really know.
Frank hasn't. I haven't.
Charisma certainly is not genetic. That's what I've learned from.
Finally, Ava. That's what I was kidding. Do one of those.
She should just do an impression of The Rock.
No,
let's do that. Just try that out. See if that works for her.
I mean, Charlotte Flair doesn't. So.
Right.
Cancel.
No, LA Knight would be pissed. He'd be like, "That's my shit, right?"
See, baby faces have friends. Thank you, Ralph. Cody's getting a group together.
Yeah.
Brett versus Yoko. Oh God, WrestleMania.
You know who they should put on Cody's team if they're doing that? Adam Pearce.
Why
every week? I need a drink.
He had a better week this week. I feel like he
always says that.
I'm getting worried for his health. If that's the case.
I can relate.
Like, you're putting too many of them away, Adam. It's too much, man. But yeah, good promo. Like I said, it's just continuing. Cody's massive babyface drive. I would say the most over babyface they've had in God knows how long. Like this isn't like Cena babyface where you've got a split crowd. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. This is everybody's into Cody.
Even the haters are probably on his side right now too.
I don't see a lot of booing for Cody. Like, I mean, it's like obviously it's if there is booing, it's being drowned out by the cheers. But like, I don't physically see people mouthing boos or like thumbs down at him or anything like that.
Would you say like? And second place would probably be Jey Uso.
Oh, Jay's on fire right now.
Yeah.
I mean, like if Cody's the top baby face, would you say like Jay's a close second?
Yeah, Jey.
Yeah. On Raw, especially. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sami last year.
What's that?
Sami last year was on fire. The crowd.
Yeah. Sami was ridiculous. I still can't believe that last year. As into people or as into Sami as everybody was, that they were able to still shift focus and have everyone still cheer Cody going into WrestleMania. It's been an anomaly. They've kept Cody hot this entire year. Like
for a baby.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, would you say that like if Cody wrestled way more, would he be less over or more over? Like if he did like if he did like a match every other week kind of thing. I think with her personally,
brother, he does. He wrestles like 1,000 times a year. It's insane. Like he's fit. He fits in literally multiple shows in days. It's some Hulk Hogan shit. Respect the effort.
He's got a twin.
he's wrestling 3 times on Sundays. So I mean, I know their house show tours aren't as intensive as they were, but like hell, Cody does wrestle about every other week. He's probably wrestling. I don't know what the dark match was tonight, but I wouldn't be shocked to find out if he were in it.
Yeah. Well, he was dressed up in very sage, just like athletic outwear kind of. So possibly.
Who knows? But solid promo. Quick backstage shot of the New Jay, as I'm calling them now, celebrating their win, and that's when they announced that the match between Jay and Gunther, ring general, will be taking place.
That's Kathy Kelly.
Kathy Kelly.
That's Kathy Kelly.
Kathy Kelly. We are.
That's Kathy Kelly.
Team Kathy Kelly.
That's Kathy Kelly.
Wait, was it?
Yeah.
No, that was Redmond, wasn't it? Oh no, that's Kathy Kelly.
John's gonna show up now.
I know. I was going to get the rap.
Please respect our queen, Kathy Kelly.
Don't know why I'm
very much.
Up. Oh yeah. I do this every week.
I just knew he was gonna. John was like waiting for you to say that. He was like holding the button to push the jump back in the call.
I wrote down Jackie Redmond, and I don't know why.
Hey Frank, you want to be a host on Monday with me?
Oh, Tyler's getting kicked off.
No.
When I came back, the light washed me out. Now, good grief! Let me see if I can.
Holy shit, that's too funny.
But we had a quick video package with Liv Morgan running down her revenge era, going on her revenge tour here. And that led us into Liv Morgan taking on Zoey Stark. Actually, it wasn't just a Liv Morgan promo. They had a little Zoey Stark video in there too, which was nice. Kind of put a little extra steam on that before they get to the match. There makes it seem at least feel a little more important for something they just threw together. And I don't think anyone expected Zoey Stark to win this. Liv picks up the victory here in just about 9 minutes.
She got folded up.
She won. She won, which I think was to be expected. She can't go on her revenge tour or enter her revenge era if she's not going to get into that elimination chamber because she's trying to get to Rhea Ripley. Does anybody know how Raquel Rodriguez is doing? She's been out for a while now.
Isn't she like suffering from a specific illness or injury? I heard last time I checked.
I thought it was an injury. It's been so long now.
Yeah.
I feel like so much happens in wrestling. It's hard to remember everything like that.
Yeah.
But
I'm honestly drawing a blank, to be honest.
She is suffering from she didn't know she had this disease, and then she found out she did. I'm trying to find the name of it. It's mast cell activation syndrome. MCAS. I don't know what it. She explains that she woke up swollen and red, and she went to the doctor, and she got diagnosed with this, and it really affects the way she goes to the gym and the way that she wrestles. So I don't know what's going to come of that. I haven't done any research. Can you be healed, or can you? I'm sure she is gonna come back, but it is a shame because she was presented in NXT as equal to Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, and now those are two of the biggest women stars in the company, and Raquel is literally nobody. So that is a shame. Hope she can bounce back.
Yeah, that's the last thing I read about it.
So hopefully, she can get healthy and get back in the ring, because, like I said, they were giving her quite a rocket there before she had to leave. But
they didn't know. They had no clue what to do with her.
But it's a solid match between Liv and Zoey, and like I said, Liv picking up the win here in 9 minutes, guaranteeing her spot in the women's elimination chamber in Perth, which for me here on the East Coast of the U.S. will be airing at 5 a.m.
Yeah,
and 2 a.m. for me on the West.
You know what? I feel like I was about to be like, I mean, what's going to be easier there? For me personally, waking up at 5 a.m. to watch something would be a lot easier than staying up till 2 to watch something that's going to be like, 2 or 3 hours. But
actually, this is kind of silly. I'll explain the full version later. But knowing my luck, I'll probably be out of the house until the show starts and then get home. So I'll explain the details later.
Be a fun night.
Missed everything you guys were saying because my wire came out. But what time is the show start for y'all? 5 a.m.
5 a.m. out here on the East Coast.
That's a 2 a.m. show for me. Very nice.
West Side.
Hey, you know what?
We should do
this
watch
is what the rest of the world
or a post show. We should put it to a vote to the people.
Yeah.
I don't know what they would think.
Because I mean, they're both intriguing. A watch along would be interesting from the perspective of just to see who else up.
Well, I mean, that's my thing. It's like it's a watch along. The people, when we did the Wrestle Kingdom watch along, it was specifically because who else is going to be awake with you? You got nobody to talk about it with. It's 2 a.m. Your kids are probably asleep. You can't even scream. At least it gives you a place. It gives you a group of friends you can hang out with digitally, which is more fun than almost, like you wake up at 5 a.m. The show's over at 9 o'clock. You have to get on with your day. I don't know if you want to continue to now watch a post show in the morning with breakfast. I don't know who wants to do that. Strange.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I go to work.
That makes 2 of us.
Yeah.
But so we had moving on. Sorry, I'm wrestling with Molly over here. Moving on, we had a backstage segment with the Judgment Day. Again, arguing with R-Truth, guys. It's done. Like R-Truth looks so sad and so dejected. It was that was probably my favorite comedy bit of the night. Right before the JD McDonagh and R-Truth match, which is we'll be talking about here in just a moment. R-Truth frantically calling his good pal, The Miz, who was out in California, telling him that he needs to come there right now to help him, that he was right about the Judgment Day and that they're going to kill him. So
he's like, I just heard him say, he's like, Miz, catch a flight right now and get down here.
How long does it take a flight?
Thing.
That's like, I don't know the time difference, but that's like what, like a few hours at least.
I mean, even like a supersonic jet, like you're looking at least probably like 4 minutes after an hour. He wouldn't have made it in time. But JD McDonagh picking up a win on Monday Night Raw in 6 minutes.
Good job, Farquaad.
Yeah, I mean, this is almost like Nakamura. It's like they got to give the fellow a win every now and again.
They even had to announce his finisher's name because nobody ever seen it.
Right.
What was it called? I forgot.
That's
the sad part.
Yeah.
If anyone knows in the chat what the name was.
Devil Insider.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Which is cool. It's a cool move, too. I'd like to see it more regularly, but unfortunately, he doesn't get a lot of victories here on live television. A vicious beatdown of R-Truth commences. Again, he's been beat down by the Judgment Day so many times at this point. He's getting beat down and running in for the save, not the Miz, but DIY, which seemed to be kind of Miz's, I don't want to say sidekicks necessarily, but
it's because Johnny and Miz are from Cleveland. That's the Cleveland connection. All it is.
You know,
I forget, you should know about. Those are your boys.
Yeah, I love DIY. I love them. And again, Gargano. I mean, hey, I live in Ohio. I'm in Columbus. DX, DX. You know, Shawn Michaels and Triple H there.
That was hilarious. So
how is Road Dogg doing? Did we answer that one?
Road Dogg's fine. He's fine. But again, love that. Like, that was fantastic. Like, I swear, it's like every time I think R-Truth is just going to be straightforward with something he does, he finds some way to just make a joke I wasn't expecting. I wouldn't have expected him to, correlate DIY into DX. Like, it's, and I don't know if someone's writing for R-Truth.
I hope
or
not.
if R-Truth is just doing this all himself. But yeah, same with you. I hope not. I hope this is all R-Truth.
I hope it's just like spur of the moment to like, okay, your segment's with these guys, go for it. Because my favorite, if you listen closely near the end of the segment, Gargano's like, hey, I'm the Heartbreak Kid. I'm the sexy boy. Something like that.
Which is good too, because like it gives someone like Gargano the opportunity to show a little more personality.
Yeah,
he was doing good in the way in NXT, and then they get no shine now.
They've tried. They're starting to get some traction though.
They were chanting DIY tonight.
Yeah, it took the crowd some time to kind of wake up for Gargano, especially Gargano. Like Ciampa's, had his moments on the main roster, but Johnny doesn't ever seem to click, and I blame Vince McMahon for that. But because clearly it's working now. See, like you said, like the crowds are chanting for him. They're getting good reactions. Like they were getting no reactions 2 months ago. None.
We'll give him some stories, like background stories, some videos or something, hype videos.
Well, maybe a new theme.
Yeah, a new theme would be super.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. It's like they have such a rich history from NXT, but not a large portion of the main roster audience was watching NXT at that time. There's probably a greater portion now that watch both, but when DIY was on a teardown there, the eyes weren't on them like that. We all knew, but a large portion of the general audience wasn't aware of what was going on down there.
They missed the gold days, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, watching what is it, the Revolutions, the Stand and Delivers, all of those with DIY on them, tag team wrestling was just money.
Yeah.
Them versus the Revival, them versus AOP. Oh my god, it's a bunch of different matches. I'm probably drawing wrong names, but the point is still the same. Those matches were something. Just put your feet up and watch, and just be like you're watching a clinic right here for tag team wrestling. So hopefully they get that momentum back on the main roster because they deserve it. They are DX, however. So
break it down.
Remember, he's got 2 words for you, by the way.
Thank you. R-Truth is like Mr. Rogers at this point too. He's so wholesome. He's such a good
Could
guy.
you imagine if he came to the ring dressed like him?
I'd pop for that.
R. Rogers?
R. Rogers.
Mr. Truth?
Mr. Truth. I like
Mr. Truth.
Mr. Truth's neighborhood. Yeah.
That'd be so hardcore of him to do too.
Be great.
I know.
But marching forward to the show, we had a very quick backstage segment with Cody approaching Sami. telling him that, Sammy's not the only person that believes in himself, that Cody also believes in Sami, and that the people believe in Sami. Again, this is continuing to push Cody as that central babyface.
Huge.
Like, he's just showing up in random places backstage, imparting wisdom and encouragement to other faces on the roster.
Well, he brought Jey in too. I mean, Jey it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like again, it's interesting. It's like he's like, is there a level of babyface above babyface? Because like Cody's as pure as the driven snow at this point. Like,
yeah.
I feel like he could go out there and kick a nun and people would probably still cheer him.
Yeah. Can we test that?
Yeah.
I don't think we should.
He tucks wrestlers in at night, right?
Right.
he just completely destroys someone's career on TV, and then they go to their house. Okay, good night. Sleep tight.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, bud.
I'm going to make breakfast for your kids in the morning. It's cool.
It's already it's already made. It's already made.
Cody's a master chef. You didn't know that about him. But Cody's he's helping everybody. It's Cody. He's a man of the people.
Cody Claus.
Cody Claus. Oh my God, Cody is Santa Claus. There we go. You heard it here first, folks.
Mother reincarnation. Mother Teresa's reincarnation.
Yeah, there you go.
Mother Teresa is jealous of Cody's aura. There you go. That's the word. And we're canceled.
So pious. But so maybe we had a quick little montage of a bunch of folks holding Snoop Dogg's gold WWE Universal title there. WWE loves when celebrities hold their belts.
Why did Khloe Kardashian touch it?
They had to tell me that was Khloe Kardashian.
Thank you. I know, right?
I have no clue what Kardashian is if they walk down the street.
Like for me, because I listened to a lot of that stuff. Like I knew who the Chainsmokers are. I know who Diplo is. We all know who Snoop Dogg is.
Yeah.
And a few other people, but there were some names I looked at. I was like, who the hell are they?
That's one of my favorite things. McAfee. That's only one of the chain smokers in that picture.
Yeah, he's not wrong actually, but it's still funny as to me.
Into the third hour of Raw, Becky Lynch made her way to the ring to cut a Becky Lynch promo. She was interrupted. Actually, before we get to the interruption, this might have been my line of the night, as Becky Lynch is explaining, kind of the pitfalls and woes of being a mother and a pro wrestler, having to explain, the bruises and the cuts and why you can't pick your kid up because your shoulder's all jacked up, or why daddy wants to fight Maui.
I loved that line.
That was the line of the night. Why daddy wants to fight Maui. Fantastic. Like I love it. I love it. It's like, is that something she came up with, or did a writer hand her that?
It seems like a different promo today.
I'm sorry?
Than her old promos. It seems different, right?
Yeah, tonight felt a little more natural.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she often will come out and do that, I want to say almost a voice that she does, where it's, it's
Stone Cold.
I'm the man. Like, it's a very unnatural cadence.
Very copy and paste almost.
Yeah. It sounds like a Stone Cold, but a woman promo.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she kind of was a good promo today. Like I said, that's definitely my line of the night tonight was the Daddy Wants to Fight Maui. But she was interrupted by less good of a promo, Nia Jax.
Can I just say this before we get to the actual part of the promo? Nia Jax needs her theme changed. I did not know that was her coming out.
Yeah, I'm still used to the old "I'm not like most girls."
At least that one had a presence and an aura to it.
Yeah, but that's like a pop song, and her big ass comes out.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it's just some generic beat they pulled off of YouTube library and threw it together.
Yeah. I think it still has kind of a similar melody to the "Not Like All Girls," but like it's slowed down. It's not good. It's not good for her. But but she came out and cut a very, very insincere promo about what a great mother Becky is, and how she hopes to one day be a mother as well.
Can we meme this picture?
I'd say without question. I think that it
absolutely not. It was meme bait. She did the face to be a meme, and I refuse to take part.
Oh, he will not be part of this degeneracy.
Oh, we're not gonna. I'm not saying we'll do it. I'm saying someone's probably done it by now, though.
They fell into the trap. They deserve what comes to them.
Yeah, no, for sure. The voice has spoken, viewers. The voice has spoken.
All right, so very quickly, another interruption. Miss Rhea Ripley, mommy herself, runs down to the ring to confront Nia Jax, full of just gasoline, piss, and vinegar.
I was just gonna say that part.
She gets put down. Again, which is like, goddamn, like how many times are they going to have Rhea Ripley get her ass kicked by Nia Jax?
Maybe they're trying to build her as a
that's the game. That's the game. Well, I mean, it's gonna be her and Nia in Perth, so I guess they got to make Nia look incredibly strong going into that. But yeah, Becky. Oh my God, Becky's lemonade was a casualty in this brawl.
I actually didn't know it was lemonade when I first saw that.
Yeah. Remember the lemonade tweet from that's probably like 6 or 7 months ago now.
Vaguely.
No, I don't.
She turned lemons into lemonade. It was a thing. She got screwed in real life. Yeah. I can't remember what really
Triple
happened.
H said that.
It was
it was something to do with not being booked for something, and Triple H had said some things like sometimes talent has to make lemons out of lemonade. And then Becky tweeted a picture of herself.
Or she came out, yeah.
And then she came out into the promo with it.
Okay, I think I kind of remember it ish. But anyways,
lemonade.
Yeah, lemonade. Cut your time, lemonade. We don't know that's true or not, but still.
But yeah, it was good promo overall. Again, like as much as I like to give crap to Nia Jax, like what she did worked well for the promo. I'm not supposed to like her, In fact, the more I dislike her, the better of a job she's doing. I just wonder how much of this is more in the realm of go away heat as opposed to like actual legitimate heel heat.
At this point, do we want to say that Rhea is going to retain at Elimination?
Yeah, I don't think Rhea is going to lose at Mania.
You don't think? I mean, you don't think she's going to lose until Mania?
No, I don't think she'll even lose there. Like, I think she's going to keep the belt.
Yeah. But what about the other side of the spectrum?
I mean, it's like if it ends up being Rhea and Becky.
Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine Rhea Ripley going to WrestleMania to lose to Becky Lynch of all people after all this time? Kill me. Yep. Kill me now so that I don't have to deal with that later.
Rhea's she's too on fire. And I think that, her transition to a babyface has been slow, but again, tonight, her connection to the Judgment Day was a little further away.
Yeah. I was wondering about that earlier.
They all came out with JD except for her.
Yeah.
Was she in the backstage segment?
No.
Yeah. Like she was wearing a Dirty Dom shirt. But other than that, like she didn't have any on-screen interaction with them tonight. And that has to be by design.
It absolutely is.
Right.
It's mostly because she's headed into the Perth show. They're headed. I feel like this is because they have no intention of splitting her away from them. So they're not teasing dissension. They're just separating her so she can get the cheers, they can get booed, and if they get back together, there won't be a continuity issue.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's got a point.
Trips knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, they did that with China. Remember, she was a face by herself and then a heel with DX.
Yeah. It's a line they've walked before. So and again, Triple H was present for that. Like he's got the experience. Yeah, right.
It has an inside.
All right, this time it is Jackie Redmond. Damn it, Jackie Redmond interviewed Drew McIntyre backstage.
Who? Sorry, repeat that again.
Jackie motherfucking Redmond interviewed Drew McIntyre backstage. Again, Drew is just so good at what he's doing right now with this heel work.
Yeah.
My question in regards to Drew is that the actual shirt that's going to be official he's wearing, or is that just the shirt he's just wearing as a dick?
I think that's actually they're selling that.
It's on sale. It's on sale.
Let's go buy. I'll be right back.
Caesar disappears for a couple minutes.
Minutes.
I guess you could do it while you're on the air live. I mean, shop that you just do on your phone, right? Drew had a line in this promo that I liked a lot. It was like the two things you should avoid: being in my prayers and fighting me one-on-one. I really like that being in my prayers line, because like that I prayed for this line with CM Punk a couple weeks ago. Without question, the most dastardly thing. Yes, no sword.
Yes.
Thank you.
We just jinxed it.
Or hilt, right?
I hate the sword. I hate like props in professional wrestling like that you know cannot be used in a match.
Oh, come on. This is a stabbing. That's all good.
The only time I ever let that go was the Road Warriors. Like the shoulder pads, I'm like, okay, I know you're not going to use those in a match, but like a sword's a weapon. Anyway, I digress.
Quick question: Who was it? Who was it that interviewed Drew McIntyre again?
Yeah,
it was Jackie Redmond.
Too fucking bad.
You know why he did that, right? You know exactly why he did.
I know. I feel like every couple of weeks we develop another running gag here on the Dirt Sheet Radio Rewind. And now I guess I'm never going to be able to tell Jackie Redmond and Kathy Kelly apart. Or it's not that I can't tell them apart. They look different. It's that for some reason just write Redmond when I'm, jotting down my interview notes.
Every week now on Monday, he's going to have like the interviewer's name beside each segment.
Kathy Kelly. But this...
I just love how you're getting right into the promo, and then John's like, "No."
Oh God, I love doing this stuff. Jesus Christ!
It's not as bad as that week when he kept dropping the Vinci thing on me. Okay.
Hey, that was quality radio there. All right, so we're gonna move past this whole. You know what? We need Kathy Kelly and Jackie Redmond in a match at WrestleMania.
Oh, they're gonna see it on the show. I got excited.
Next time, we'll get Kathy Kelly on next time. I promise.
Shit! I'm not missing that episode. I will tell all my friends to leave me alone for the day.
Moving forward, we had LA Knight, taking on Ivar of the Viking Experience. I'm going back to calling them that now. They're the Viking Experience. LA Knight picks up the win here in just about 8 minutes to get his spot in the Chamber match, which, as you can see, is currently LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, and Bobby Lashley. I didn't expect Ivar to win this. Did either of you think this was going to go any other way than LA Knight winning?
No.
Dude, it was just the most random match too, right?
That was kind of a weird one to put together. Like, I feel like you could have picked someone other than Ivar.
I mean,
the match with LA Knight.
It was cool to see LA Knight, do his thing, get the crowd yelling this and that, yada yada yada. But I think you both can agree that it was like, okay, time to go for a smoke or time to go grab a drink of water or something.
Yeah. Well, you know how I feel about Ivar.
So. Oh, he's your favorite. Don't worry. I know. to quote John, who was the interview from again? Or to paraphrase John,
keep Ivar away from Kathy Kelly.
Jackie Redmond.
Keep Jackie Redmond away from him.
Valhalla away from any of them.
I wonder, why is Valhalla allowed to just chill on the ring apron?
Why is Michael Cole so obsessed with her horns and shit like that?
Oh yeah, the
antlers.
Whatever. beaver dam.
Aren't
antlers.
you? Don't you guys have the antler animals? You think you'd respect the horns? Moose, deer, and shit. Reindeer? Doesn't Santa Claus come from up there?
Probably. I don't have him on speed
Come
dial.
on, you're letting me down.
What do I get thrown under where's CJ? Where the hell is he right now? I need him on my side.
Yes, you're just trying to increase the Canadian presence on the.
I need backup. I need some damn backup here.
Bret Hart would be ashamed, I think.
Bret Hart's always ashamed about something towards someone.
Do I do the WCW thing now in the air? Just go to something.
All right, so yes, but LA Knight and Ivar again.
Sword versus Shield.
Nothing really. Yeah, Sword versus Shield. Nothing really to write home about here. It was an LA Knight match. LA Knight over as hell. It is cool to see him on Raw. We don't get him over on Raw too often, and it was nice for the crowd.
I will give Ivar this one big, I guess you could say, like credit or like props for, but the fact that he's 300 plus and he can do flippy flips is pretty freaking sweet.
No, he could do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see this almost every week. He's a great wrestler.
Yeah,
he's just a terrible gimmick.
Oh, but like I said, it's like there's certain guys that are like huge that they'll be like, oh no, just typical little like big meat planet things.
Meat planet.
And then there's Ivar the floating meat planet.
Like he's incredibly agile for a man his size. I just think the gimmick's bad.
Imagine if you turn on like a Raw episode and you just see him doing the shooting star press.
Hey, I mean,
Borg Laser Beam did it.
Following that match, we had a quick backstage segment with Sami Zayn crossing paths with Drew McIntyre. Drew gave him the old keep my name out of your mouth line. And Sami just coldly looked at him and said, "You're in my way." And he was tough and full of bravado on that, but then did look behind him sheepishly as he walked away from Drew McIntyre. And I actually have expected Drew to jump him still, but
I thought he was just going to troll him.
I want to play. I think it's a little. I wish I would have had a. Wish we had a show yesterday, so I could have said this yesterday before they made it more obvious today. But it kind of feels like that's going to be a triple threat for the world title at WrestleMania. Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre have had their rivalry for a while, and Drew McIntyre is actively looking for the world championship at the same time. Seth Rollins, if he does have to do double duty, his best option would be both a tag match and a triple threat where he could do the least work possible. So, with that being said, should Sami Zayn win the world championship at WrestleMania? I'll leave you with that. I have to pee.
There you go, folks. He has to pee.
I wouldn't hate that. I think that people would react well to it. Oh man, that's how you get Damian Priest to cash in, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Fuck. I'm sorry I did that.
Sami Zayn wins the world title at WrestleMania. God damn it! Now it's going to happen that way.
Wait. Hold on. Or here's a crazier idea because we're a talk show here. What if Priest pulls a Lola Vice?
Oh, and fails.
That actually stinks.
No, I mean like he shows up at the night of
when she did it too.
But could you imagine how weird that'd be? It's like why?
It's already a triple threat.
I know.
Fuck it. That sucks. I mean,
I'm
trying to give the WWE the benefit of the doubt, but if this was a few years ago, I would have said absolutely they will do some shit like that.
But no, they've built a little more trust with us here at this point.
Triple
but we had one last backstage segment before it dropped into the main event, which we covered here already. But we had a backstage segment. Chelsea Green getting on camera there.
I'll say that again properly.
Chelsea Green.
Right?
No. I was pissed when they made her quit doing that. Like,
I didn't tweet Samantha. At least I was gonna tweet her so bad. I'm like, bro, keep doing it properly.
I have this theory. I swear that's why Kevin Dunn left. They overrode him on that, and he said, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm out of here. I'm gone. You can have this shit."
Yeah. Not that he's trying to hide from rape allegations, right?
Right? No. It's complete.
I was gonna say, you know, for a fact that everyone would defend Samantha on that whole thing about her saying Chelsea Green before, you know, that.
That's why Dunn's got. It's great. Done. It's great. But yeah. So Green was back there demanding to be placed in the last chance match to get a spot in the women's elimination chamber. He said he was considering everyone. She said that, you know, she deserved it more. And this led to a little conflict between her and Baszler and Stark as she was talking mad shit about folks like them, and then bam, right behind her. Love Chelsea Green.
Yeah, she's
gold. I was pretty stoked to actually see they're putting Hartwell on the show this time, instead of just having her on the side with like all the other women's tag members.
Right. She wrestled last week. Like Hartwell's gotten a little bit of shine on there, but
that's what I'm saying. It's good to see she's like doing stuff besides just being like in the lineup of like women. Like she's got matches.
They've got like 5 Australian wrestlers, and there is not one.
We need more
for a match on this card yet.
We need like 6 more.
The show is like next week. Grayson Waller, no match. Indy Hartwell, no match. Bronson Reed, no match.
But he's very sorry about it.
He's very sorry. He would appreciate your GoFundMes. I failed my people, myself, and my family. He's like gonna commit seppuku or something. How do Australians commit seppuku? Like, do they just go out into the desert and sit and wait?
Yeah, they just wait. Something
giant
will come
spider
along and
comes and takes you the fuck out. Or koala. They seem nice, but I don't trust.
No. There's something.
They're from Australia. Like, I know there's something about them. No,
the koala with the scary.
They just look it. No, it's Bronson, and I'm just picturing Bronson Reed fighting like 15 dingoes and 4 koala, like
and winning
pay-per-view.
and winning.
He did like Andrade, and I had to leave the WWE to find myself in the Australian outback, and I'm back now. With my manager,
bring him back with
Jack.
God, what was the guy's name? Nathan
Jones.
Nathan
Jones. He's gonna come back with Nathan Jones.
fresh out of prison.
That's what he found in the outback. He was
hunting.
There.
Holy shit! Wasn't he in Mortal Kombat or something? Isn't he still active? He was in a Mortal Kombat movie like a year ago. I swear he was in the newest Mortal Kombat film. Nathan Jones was in there. It might have been a part with no lines, but he's definitely in there.
Let's see. He is listed on Wikipedia as an Australian actor and powerlifter. This is it's a Mad Max Fury Road. That just makes good sense. But anyway, Foster's the official sponsor of the Elimination Chamber. They're not. They're not actually.
They should be.
Yes, they should. Them and Outback Steakhouse. Let's just go like straight like generalizations across the board here.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, at least they would be making an attempt to satisfy the Australian audience, because they're not right now.
No, they're not. And they released Emma, right? Emma's gone.
They put it all on Rhea. You guys, she's not like from Australia directly, right? So she New Zealand or something?
Is she Kiwi?
Okay, now I got confused with somebody else then. Yeah, okay, she's definitely from Australia. It's on you. You represent Bronson Reed's dreams.
Wow. Big Rhea Ripley. Like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, they you figure they got to get Grayson Waller on the card at some point.
Even the Waller effect?
There'll definitely be a Waller effect. Yeah. He'll probably wrestle.
Hell, they might just throw in like a random battle royale just to have one.
Yeah,
the Outback battle royale.
Oh my, yeah, it's in the middle of the freaking Outback, like an hour out of town somewhere, just in the middle of like.
Cool.
And then it's also, and then the other match on that part of the card is Bronson Reed versus like 15 dingoes. There you go. Just to satisfy that.
Have Rhea lose to Nia.
Oh God!
No,
that's what they would have done.
If like,
I've seen Natty Neidhart lose in Canada more times than I can count under the Vince.
They have Damian Priest, Castrian, Nia Jax. Right?
Oh, why?
Don't! It could happen.
More dissension within the Judgment Day.
We need Truth to steal the briefcase and cash it in.
Oh, they could get Paul Hogan to appear.
I said that, yeah.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry. I did. Fucking Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Probably. Right.
To Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Years old.
You got the Jeopardy music? Just throw that on. Or just roll the clip of.
He's still alive. This is what it is now, guys. Sorry, it's getting late.
That's a good question. Honestly, that's a good question. I don't know that the Nia Jax Rhea Ripley match is at the stature to be main event on top of the 2 Elimination Chamber matches, but she is one of the biggest stars in the WWE. You feel like she deserves the spot.
Final hour.
I don't know if she's gonna get it.
I could see them doing that there. Like, I don't think the crowd would reject whatever else they put in the main event.
Maybe they'll do like they did with the Royal Rumble. Like they'll have the women's chamber match at the start and then the men's at the end, kind of thing.
That would make sense.
Then put everything else in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, it's like, but then do you want to put Rhea on directly before the men's chamber match, or would there be a buffer in between?
Waller effect.
There's where you put the Waller effect.
Ooh, higher
where Grayson gets mauled by a koala.
And I hold the camera.
They have Men at Work play during the Waller.
Oh my God!
I quit. This is too much.
Vegemite on a pole match.
I hate it here.
No, you don't.
No. Hold on. It's what's that called? What did you think the on AEW did the whole thing with like the not margaritas, mimosas, but they'll do a giant tub of Vegemite.
Oh God! I don't think you want to fall into that.
No, either.
Like the mimosas would have been bad enough. It's sticky. It's booze. It's gonna smell. But like, Vegemite's like got some.
You do that again? How do you do that?
It's got some. I don't know. It's like the slime that the kids play with. Like it's. I apologize if I've never had Vegemite, so if anyone wants to send me some Vegemite, I'll certainly try.
Yeah, but just drop your address below, Tyler. People will send you Vegemite.
Not doing that. I have a feel like folks will not be sending me Vegemite.
Sending you boxes of.
That's Raw in a nutshell tonight, guys.
I hate you. Vegemite on a pole match.
Vegemite on a pole match. This is Australia. Worst accent ever. I'm so sorry.
Holy shit! I can't.
But we're going to hop in here to our jobbers of the night, followed by our megastars of the night. Gentlemen, jobbers of the night tonight. Who'd you have slated as your jobber there, Frank?
Yeah, let Frank do it first.
Maybe Sami. He looked like a punk the whole night.
Yeah, especially his fear looking back at Drew as he just.
Cody had to comfort him. Like, don't.
He looks like Gilbert in that shot.
They're the same person.
They are not.
They're not in the same room at the same time.
That is fair. I've never seen them in the same room.
I'm gonna hit this a little too on the nose, but it needs to be said. Big Bronson ride. Like, come on. Wait. Especially that the Titantron.
Yeah, that's.
If he's not actually booked on this show for real, he's my jobber of the month for tweeting this out and not having a storyline attached to it. That's just pathetic. I'm so sorry.
I hope Hunter saw that and just like put his head on his desk.
He's buried it. He's gonna bury him even deeper now.
Well, hope you enjoy buried in the desert.
You're being
he's gonna be in the
bitch.
He's gonna be in the Vegemite on the pole match. It's official.
I mean, he doesn't even work for their company, but Bryan Danielson is going to fine him still, like for this tweet. He's like, no, you can't.
Can you picture him and Sami? They're like the depressed tag team.
Oh, we can make Baron Corbin sad again, and he can manage
Wow, just get on the emo vibes up in here.
I'd say it'd be fun, but I don't think fun is what it would be.
No,
Team sad sack over here, you know.
But, who's your jobber though, Tyler? Who's yours?
Caesar, I'm with you, man. I was leaning Bronson Reed the second they showed that Tron video of him breaking down buildings. It felt very Funkasaurus to me. I think that was my problem with it. It felt like a Brodus Clay bullshit thing that they would have saddled him with. And it's like, don't do that. Don't do that to Big Bronson Reed. Don't make him Big Brodus Clay. We don't need that to happen.
Can I say they did it in NXT where it was not like he wasn't meant to be like a god, like he wasn't meant to be Godzilla, but like the graphics were meant to say that he's a kaiju. Like I think he called himself a kaiju at one point. And I didn't see the raw graphics tonight, but it was much more subtle on NXT. He wasn't like walking through like one of those movies Kota Ibushi did where he was a giant kaiju and they were knocking down buildings and shit.
Oh, right.
It wasn't that. It was
That's
it
what
was
this
a lot
was.
more subtle. It was a lot more subtle and a lot of black graphics, so it didn't look like, colorful and bullshit.
It was like black and white, pseudo animated. Him I just didn't care for it. Wasn't not on my good job Hunter list tonight. But hey, that'll bring us into our megastars of the night here. I lost Caesar. Where'd Caesar go?
Oh, he disappeared.
But well, I'll start. My megastar of the night. God, this was actually. I had a few guys here that I was considering for it, but I'm going with Cody tonight. Cody continuing to build that momentum. Somehow continues to get hotter. Another great promo, and the guy just looked happy as a clam tonight. Probably knowing that, he's getting the match he was supposed to get. But yeah, goddamn Cody. He's out here killing it every single week. Every audience loves him. I don't know how they've managed to keep this momentum going, but they have. And, a lot of times when guys chase for the title so long and diligently, once they win it, all the air is gone. And I've never said this going into this sort of thing. I have confidence that all the air is not going to leave Cody's momentum once he wins the belt. I think it's going to be that rare instance of the babyface being on top and people wanting to see him continue to win. They just have to make sure they have some good feuds lined up for him. But yeah, but Cody is my my megastar of the night. Gentlemen, who'd you have?
Go ahead, Frank.
All right. I say Cody too. He's too much of a nice guy. He's probably comforting Bronson right now, flying him back to Perth. He's
honestly though, what would be sweet? I don't know if this is gonna happen, but could you imagine if Cody wins at Mania and he brings back the Winged Eagle?
I would absolutely love that. I thought they were going to do it last year.
Can I just say that I thought I wanted that? I did. It seemed like such a thing, but when I said it, my initial thought is just hand Cody the Winged Eagle. Thinking it all the way through, I have no desire to see the Winged Eagle with that WWE Network logo plastered all over.
Yeah.
I just know the idea of that kind of makes me flaccid, entirely flaccid. I don't know if I'll ever get it up again. Thinking about that damn logo on that beautiful belt.
There's a belt for that.
You just have to, because you think back to Cody brought back the Intercontinental belt, and it was nice. It was subtle. It was okay.
It was so nice.
I don't have any confidence that they're going to have a title where the W is subtle anywhere. Look at Seth's big goal. Yeah. That was the biggest compromise. Although, I guess Seth, when Triple H made that belt, he had a lot of pushback, right? How many people can push back against him today? Maybe he'll rectify the big gold by giving you something that honors the original Winged Eagle. But as of now, as a big belt mark, I love title belts. I'm always fucking researching them and shit. I'm scared of the idea. I'm very scared.
Yeah, and you're right. They're not gonna be subtle with it. It would be very, very overt.
Ugly.
Could you imagine? Just imagine just the winged eagle with that big globe and WWE in the middle of it. There's no eagle, just wings and a W.
Wings and a W.
Kill me.
Yeah,
it's not a winged eagle belt. It's a winged W.
It's a winged W.
It's a winged belt. That's all it is. No, there's also some ideas we could go to, but we're not going to spend the next 3 hours about that. No, if I had to pick for a megastar, it's actually a group, believe it or not, and it's the thrown together name of J-Day. Actually, like that was some hype shit. Hey, who is that, by the way? That's interviewing them. Who is it?
Kathy Kelly.
Yeet.
Kathy Kelly, my fucking megastar of the night.
Next week, I'm saying it, Frank. Next week, I'm gonna screw it up once at least.
I hope I don't, but I probably will. Like, there's a higher chance of me screwing that up again next week than there is Damian Priest cashing in money.
Oh, is it bad that I thought those exact words you just said?
So that's how we roll here.
Yeah,
we're all very in tune in the line here on Dirt Sheet Rating.
How funny would it be if Damian forgot to cash it in, and that's how they got
forgot, and it just expires. Yeah. He's the first guy that it expires on.
What if he loses the suitcase?
He wakes up the day after. He's like, "Fuck."
Where is it? I don't know. On some plane in some part of the country. I don't know.
I left it on a taxi. I don't know.
I don't want the wing W belt, right?
Fuck this briefcase. I'm not getting the wing W belt.
No, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna try and cash it on a dingo in Australia. There you go.
What does the dingo have the belt?
I don't follow Australian wrestling, so maybe.
The belt's hidden in the pouch.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh, Jesus.
We could put JD McDonagh in one of those pouches, couldn't we?
Small.
Not that big, man.
His head would just stick out. God, we're terrible. We're terrible. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I could. I could
yes.
do that. Yeah. I mean, up until tonight, I still felt like they were starting to lean pushing Damian towards facehood, but I maybe not, because he was pretty BR oodle, as Christian would have said.
They're pushing him to cash the damn thing in already.
I said, please just do it.
But
they
drop the titles.
I'm sorry,
Priest and Balor. They got to drop the titles. You think soon?
Hopefully,
they have to. Like, they're not doing anything really with them on it. You know, I feel like they're just props for the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
All they are.
Yeah. So I would say they'll probably lose them at Mania.
Good.
Do you think?
I'm not sure. I don't. Do you think they're going to, like, who's going to face them? Do you think this is building towards a match with them and Awesome Truth?
Anybody.
Yeah.
I think they have to hold him until at least WrestleMania, because then they'll have nothing else to do with them. And the Awesome Truth match seems like the obvious one, which I'm sorry, it's like a fucking 2-pack of ass. But if that's what y'all are into, I'm not gonna kink shame.
I think it would definitely get a good reaction, but man, that is a step down from what the tag title match was at WrestleMania last year. So
I don't even remember it.
But it was KO and Sami taking on the Usos.
Oh, that. Okay, never mind.
The first, actually, I can't say that. I was about to say the first time a tag match has main evented WrestleMania. No, that's obviously not true. That was one. But probably the first time the tag titles main evented night of WrestleMania. But gentlemen, anything else on tonight's Raw?
Vegemite on a pole.
Vegemite on a pole. That's where we're going to roll with this. Well, just real quick here, sign off here. Frank, tell the folks at home where they can find you and where they'll be able to see you next.
All right. Hopefully, I'll be back on soon. Once we get the AEW Collision rolling, I'll be there every week. You can find me on Enforcers BJJ on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and Enforcers Pro Wrestling on TikTok. And just once again, thanks a lot. I really have fun every time I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Always fun to have you on, man. And it's like I said, that Collision thing needs to get rolling. It's just, if WWE didn't do their damn pay-per-view, sorry,
they don't even have a Collision this week because of the NBA. The NBA fucking finals or something. I don't watch that fake sports shit. Only real wrestling.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
Gotta go to game 7 anyway. They all do, right?
Yeah. Don't they?
That's how they book it. You got to book it for the advertisers. You know?
Book it, Tony.
But Caesar, where can everyone find you, and when will we see you next, sir?
Well, as always, guys, I'll be here every Monday, sitting down with Tyler, and soon, hopefully, Eduardo, and he's been pretty busy. But you'll see me on here, and then you'll see me on the Wednesday night Dynamite recap show as well. My social is at NoobTube across everything. I'm not going to name all of them because there are way too many at this point in time. And yeah, hope to see you guys with us next week.
Absolutely. And I good grief, got some flip going there. I am the pro wrestling hipster, apparently choking to death here. But you can find me here every Monday night breaking down Raw for Dirt Sheet Radio here with Caesar and typically Eduardo. Like we said, we had Frank filling in for him this evening.
Thank you.
Also, yes. I'll be back tomorrow night breaking down NXT with DC Soup and CJ. Always a good time. NXT is on fire right now, so
it is.
It's a lot of fun to cover that every week as well. And my handles at PW Hipster across all the major socials except for Facebook. That is the Pro Wrestling Hipster. So please give us all likes and follows. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Yeah, I had to bring Molly back up one more time before he signed off. And there goes Wednesday behind me. Yeah, it's my Black Cat Wednesday.
Super kick.
Hey, Wednesday. She's looking out for Sean, you know. And now she's going to stand here and decide to jump in the window, but it's going to take her like a good 30 seconds to figure out. And there she goes. Okay. We want to thank everybody out there that watches this live and on delay. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.